And on this Monday, June 30th, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, the U.S. Supreme Court has thrown out appellate rulings in favor of people identifying as transgender in 4 states following the justice's recent decision upholding a Tennessee ban on certain medical treatments for youth. But the justices took no action today in cases from Arizona, Idaho, and West Virginia involving the participation of transgender athletes on school sports teams. The court could say by Thursday whether it'll take up the issue in its next term. The High Court ordered appellate judges to re-examine cases from Idaho, North Carolina, Oklahoma, and West Virginia involving access to medical care and birth certificates. Those rulings all found violations of the Constitution's Equal Protection Clause, the legal question raised in the Tennessee case. In one other case from Kentucky, the justices rejected the appeal of transgender minors and their families challenging the state's ban on so-called gender-affirming care. South Dakota's new bathroom bill takes effect tomorrow. House Bill 1259 bans people identifying as transgender from using a school bathroom or locker room that matches their gender identity. The new law also includes bathrooms in state-owned buildings. Texas's new Ten Commandments law is not going into effect until September, but there are already lawsuits to stop it. David Covey with the conservative group Texas Values says they're eager to defend it.
This is nothing new, and of course, the constitutional analysis is completely on our side.
Covey expects more lawsuits to come from groups like the ACLU, which is sued to stop a similar law in Louisiana. He says that posting the Ten Commandments in public school classrooms helps kids understand the foundations of our nation. The Trump administration says it's concluded an investigation of Harvard University and that the school failed to protect Jewish students from harassment. The administration is threatening to cut all federal funding from the Ivy League school if it fails to take action. A federal task force sent a letter to Harvard today, finding the university violated civil rights laws requiring colleges to protect students from discrimination based on race or national origin. It says Harvard was at times a willful participant. in anti-Semitic harassment of Jewish students, faculty, and staff, and that campus leaders allowed anti-Semitism to fester on the Massachusetts campus. In a statement, Harvard said it strongly disagrees with the government findings and is committed to fighting bias. Authorities in eastern Idaho are asking for the public's help in finding 2 missing teens with ties to the FLDS polygamous sect. An Amber Alert has been issued for 15-year-old Rachel Fisher and 13-year-old Alan Fisher. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office says the 2 were last seen Sunday evening in Monteview, Idaho. Their mother, who's a former FLDS member, told Salt Lake City's ABC4 she believes they left to follow religious teachings from jailed leader Warren Jeffs. The teens may be headed to Trenton, Utah, and were last seen wearing traditional FLDS clothing. And that's Newsmakers for this Monday, June 30th, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.